I have to like wait 30 seconds for it to actually show up. Right title. Excellent.
I'll tell you when I see it.
Yeah. Will I go and delete the video that uploaded?
the lol video.
These 25-second videos. God, even deleting videos is just a nightmare in this thing. Where is it?
All right.
Delete.
All right, I can see it. No,
Cool.
let's go.
Yes.
Okay, well the people are okay. Looks like it's working. Can everybody hear us?
Oh yeah, I should check OBS.
You can definitely hear me.
Yeah.
100%.
All right. I'm here. Previously on the Dark Heroes. The Dark Heroes went up the Tower of Knowledge in order to take back the Crown of Deceit from an unsuspecting victim. In this tower, though, they encountered a set of mirrors with their pal Dirge, the Totodile detective, and seemingly just opened a door for them, or I think it was like a ladder. What they did not witness was, after they left the room in question, doppelgangers came out of the mirror and left the tower. Identical copies of our heroes. Throughout the days, they were to persuade victims to come to this tower to be turned into books, to become knowledge for the victim of the Crown of Deceit. But the tower fell, and as a result of that, these void shadows that took the appearance of our heroes forgot everything about the Tower of Knowledge and just kind of became slightly amnesiac, I guess. But they just decided to keep going because they had nothing else really to do. They developed kind of they kind of had this kinship with each other that kind of kept them together and not prevented them from going their separate ways. They wandered in a few towns here and there, looking all disheveled and ungroomed. They didn't have anything on them. And they're pretty hungry, too. They developed this weird sensation in their stomach and finally deduced that they need to eat. So they just tried stealing maybe from a stand out in the middle of a marketplace. And they were told stealing is wrong and that they need this weird stuff called money to purchase said food. So they asked where they could get the money, and they apparently need jobs. Some passerby recognized the Totodile as a detective, and he thought he would take on that profession as a detective because he didn't know what a detective does, so he had to ask around. And he finally found out that a detective's job is to solve crimes or just incidents where someone steals something or there's a mystery. And so he got the bright idea of stealing more stuff and then solving the crime of him stealing it. So he stole food and he deduced that he stole it, and then he was just arrested. You guys witnessed this, and you didn't really share that same kinship with him. He just seemed to be tagging along. You didn't mind him, you didn't hate him, but I guess you thought, well, we won't do that. And you continued on to maybe find a job until you came across a kind of a poster that said, let me just get my notes back up. Looking for new fledgling adventurers only, and the only is like bold under with a highlighted and bolded underlined exclamation mark. I require a few simple tasks to be performed. Come to the Triumph Cafe in Vicenzia. Order the pick-me-up booster and the Victini Martini. If you carry out my tasks, you will be paid very handsomely, as I will be most happy to help brand new adventurers and explorers get their foot out the door on their road to glory. And that sounded enticing, so you went off to this place called Vicenzia.
I'm calling it now. This guy's a wish cash.
No, he'd sound more like this.
Oh my gosh.
So you've had random passerbys just point you in the right direction of this town, and they seem to be a little off-put, like looking at you, and you're going to Vicenzia? You didn't pay much mind to it and walked off. Then you guys, a few days later, came across, and I should mention too, you've been just kind of eating off the fat of the land, just random berries from bushes, and they might have been poisonous, so probably not feeling too well some of the times.
I mean, I don't know. We're made out of poison.
Good point. Maybe they were able to satiate you without a problem. But you came across a lost and found. And being like in a public area lost and found, you know someone's already taken the good stuff. But each of you just noticed something inside of the lost and found and figured, oh, I found this, so I guess it's mine. So we'll start with how do I want to do this? No, we'll start with you, Sonic Link. I won't say the characters yet. What did you find in this lost and found?
I found a heart-shaped locket, probably a few cracks here and there, so it's not really valuable, but it's just this heart-shaped locket.
Okay. And Henry, what'd you find? Or not Henry. Damn it, I did it. I did the thing.
I told you. First time.
Ren, what did you find?
Okay. What did I find exactly? I seem to have obtained a rock.
Oh no, that's your weapon.
Oh yes.
We could roll. So you could just pick some just random thing like a snow globe or a.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I had to go for a little bit to take care of my mom. Okay, so I seem to have found myself it seems to be an ad, a rather old advertisement for Harold Joseph's martial arts dojo.
Okay. I could give you another thing too. This one's
Yes, what is that other thing?
Okay, so you found this gemstone that looks like you found a gemstone inside of this lost and found, and your eyes kind of glowed when they saw this, but you're wondering why nobody else took it. And when you guys look at him, he's just holding a lump of coal.
I don't know. It might be tasty if you're a void shadow.
So Fire Alley, what'd you get? Or
just a glass blown pansy.
Okay. It's like a little
it's
glass
tiny.
And Strouder, do you want me to trinket generator, or do you got something?
Can a white cloth or a white bandana count?
Sure, as long as it does nothing.
Sure, I'll take a white bandana.
Yeah, okay. So you got a white bandana. All right. Well, after your pillage of the lost and found, you You go up to on the pathway to this city where this ad is out for. And there we see on the countryside this old Lanud watering his garden. And he looks off into the distance as shadows are coming towards him. And emerging from the rising sun is our 4 heroes. So let's do this as kind of like the opening to an episode. Like the camera pans down on first. Let's say it pans down on you, Meowth. Who are you?
My name is Quinn. That is Quinn.
And what kind of like attitude does he kind of have as he walks down this pathway?
Well, here we go. Just walking around my merry path. I hear that there's money about to be found doing this job. I can only remain optimistic.
All right, and then it shifts over to the Elekid.
The cat seems rather pleased with this adventure. I am only going on this adventure so I can hone my skills as a martial artist, such as this man in this old poster.
Shifts over to the Buneary.
Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, hopefully I can do this without cracking up. Okay. Hey ladies, the name's Alternus. I'm the best adventurer you're ever gonna find. So if you want to just hang out, then feel free to write me up.
Because bunnies are known for something else besides eating carrots.
Also, yes, I forgot. My name is Joseph. I have decided this because of this poster.
And then it finally shifts over to the Litten.
I'm Rosa, and I don't really care what I'm doing as long as I'm alive. And that Buneary, you can feel free to punch him. He didn't say he was a good punching bag.
And finally,
Very well.
you walk up to this Lanoon and he says, "Oh, greetings, young ones."
Hello there.
Where might you be off to?
We're just off to this place called Venencia. It doesn't matter. Vergencia, sure, something like that.
Vergencia. Wait, why would you be going there?
Oh, you know. Venture's calling. Plus, might want to pick up a few chicks while I'm there as well.
Yes, many Torchics are needed to be rescued.
He kind of eyes you up.
That's just at them.
He eyes you up and down. You're going to Vergencia?
You bet.
Indeed.
Yeah, people have been saying that all the time. Why are you so concerned?
You just don't look like the type to go there.
Well, we kind of have to go there. We're looking for jobs.
Oh, a job? What could you possibly have any employ? No offense or anything. You just, well, you kind of smell, and it looks like you haven't been groomed in days.
We are here to work in sanitation.
You see, that's just the life of an adventurer. You go out, get dirty.
Of evil.
If you're not willing to get dirty, then why go out in the first place? And believe me, I'm definitely willing to get dirty.
Well, well, you see, it's just that place is more suited for the upper crust. Even I wouldn't set foot in there.
What do you mean by upper crust?
I do not see any pie anywhere.
Oh, it's a phrase. It's people who have lots and lots of money, lots and lots of power.
Then I must.
Lots of-
And you guys
What are
are
you
holding
saying?
sticks and stones, literally.
I must work to
Remind-
obtain said power.
Oh, don't you worry, none. So don't tell anyone. But like, I'm totally under an oath to a crown. Yeah, I'm one of those oath to crown paladin guys. So I'm totally fine.
Oh, that changes everything then. Could you maybe show me one of those spectacular moves they do?
Sorry, man. I only show my moves to the ladies.
Oh. Well,
You
I
are weak. You are weak. I punch the ground and cast Earth Tremor just in front of him. You are weak.
You cast Earth Charm?
Earth isn't it Earth? Isn't Earth Tremor the spell?
Oh, Tremor. I heard Charm and I was like, oh no. What's
Earth
that?
Tremor.
Okay.
Earth Charmer is the other guy.
Okay, so everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Wow, Henry's murdering us already.
What's my character sheet? Got 101.
I do have aura protection, so I don't know what around area we are, but anyone who's around me does get +4 to their saving throws.
I
Yeah,
don't
you're
need
kind
it.
of grouped together except this Lenin
I don't need
who
it.
failed.
So you.
You fell before your power.
I think this is the right saving throw.
It's and what's your save DC, Henry? Or
Oh,
damn it,
geez.
Joseph.
Okay, let's see.
I think it was 13. It's on that sheet. It's like in the middle of the
Yeah,
first.
save DC is 13. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, in that case, he did make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made it. Of course, you made it.
Well, it's not the same.
It just becomes difficult terrain. And did everyone get past 13?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the ground shakes below you, and the ground upheavals, and it just makes all these like stones jut out of the ground. Oh, you don't see that every day. He was almost like knocked on his ass, but he was able to stabilize himself despite being an old man.
Well, knocked on his back. He's
Yeah.
a quadruped, but still.
I
Suppose you better get going.
guess I could offer you you could stay at my place maybe if you need a warm bed for a day. I mean, Mackenzie is about a day or two away.
I do not need this bed. I only need the ground.
Take you away.
No, you can just go.
Well, we are hungry.
Here, I'll give you each an orange berry from my garden.
Ooh.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a bad thing. I'd prefer to sleep in the company of a beautiful lady, but
There is a lady.
Rosa punches him.
Oh God! His punch. Rosa just a punch.
ow.
It'd be appreciated. Thank you very much.
Okay, he was sort of in his front yard and over a fence. And wait, how long does Earth Tremor work? Oh, it's just a 5 foot. No.
It's
10 feet.
10 feet from the south, basically.
His garden's probably okay. It's inside of his house, but his the front pathway's all like messed up now. But okay. By the way, where did you guys come from?
Oh, you know, I come from wherever the winds take me.
I was born in the darkness.
Huh. Okay. Well, you said you just take the berries and be on your way.
We're just out of here.
I forgot to mention.
Never mind.
I forgot to mention too. In your little backstory too, you were taken pity on by some people, and they gave you some really shoddy equipment. So, just for the viewers, they literally have sticks and stones as weapons, and I think a rusted spike.
That's correct.
I literally wrote mine down as Roxas. That's a stick under my equipment.
Roxas, that's a stick.
But you bid farewell to this Linoon with your berries, and are you just gonna devour them, or are you gonna keep them?
Alternus is gonna keep his.
Okay.
I'm feeling hungry now.
I shall consume.
I'll eat it to my heart's content.
Okay, Joseph and Quinn just kind of down the berries then. Or maybe Joseph probably eats it a little slower.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
Very meticulous.
Yes. He needs to conserve the nutrients.
And I'm just going nom 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 nom.
So a day passes again. Until about midday through the next day, you come up upon these like towering white structures in the distance. You haven't really seen anything like this before.
I'm like, well, now I'm already sus out of character.
What a
Good
pillar.
grief.
It's just a rock that was put here by a Pokemon. She just keeps going, just leaves them to stare at it.
Lucius isn't staring at it because he doesn't care. Unless those rocks are female, he doesn't give a whoop.
Okay.
I think that one's looking at you, though.
Oh, really? Which one?
She points at like a tree off the path.
Lucius looks in that direction, is sort of just flexing.
Lucius is
I'll
not
try-
is not here.
Oh, sorry. Alternus, I can't believe I freaking. Oh well. Alternus just looks at it and he's like flexing.
Are you challenging?
What about
Rosa,
that, guys? The pillars must mean that we're almost there.
Rosa, as you get closer, you can see these structures have shape to them. Like some have pointed roofs, ceilings. There's you could see balconies on some of them. It's a very ivory color. You just see all over, making up this big mass of land here. And you see a gate at the front of it too.
These aren't pillars. It's a city.
Are you guys following, or is Alternus still
Yes.
flexing in front of a tree?
I would say that I am
Alternate, yeah. After a bit, after realizing that no, there's nothing there. Yeah, Alternus is gonna start following.
Okay. Yeah, and you eventually get to this gigantic city that has a gate at the front of it. You can see people inside too, and you can almost like hear a harpsichord in the background playing. You see lots of Pokemon walking with like, what are those things called? Like cravats around their necks. Their
God.
chins up.
It's a town of Edgeworth.
Oh no.
There's 2 guards at the front of this gate though. Let me just pull up my notes again.
It seems these people are needlessly extravagant.
There is a... Where is it? There's a Gallade. There's 2 Gallades side by side, kind of guarding the door or gate. You're still a fair distance away. You just kind of notice this.
Fighting type Pokemon. Perfect to train.
Now. We're lovers, not fighters.
You may be a lover, but I must fight.
All right, stop knocking around, you two. I'm gonna walk up to the guards, or run up to the guards.
Skipping.
I don't know. I'm going ahead of the rest. I don't know. What do we do?
Alternus is gonna fall behind, but in a more casual sort of strut rather than skipping.
Okay. Hey, you gonna approach these guys?
Yes.
Fine.
They look down at you. Ugh. Look what wandered out of the slum.
Morning, guards.
What do you want?
Oh, nothing fancy. We're just heading in here on a job.
A job.
We have been summoned, for we are fledgling adventurers.
Oh, I see. And without hesitation, they kind of open the gate for you.
That was easy.
All right, let's head in. The ladies await my presence.
Do not mince words, Rabbit.
Thank you.
Oh. They seem to be like nudging each other and like laughing.
Lucius is on a boat right now. Alternus is just gonna. I will get it eventually. Alternus is gonna walk in, not even noticing this.
Okay. You see like all these very noble-looking Pokemon walking down the street. Some of the more the bipedal ones with the appropriate appendages or have canes, and they have monocles.
Oh yes, indeed. This is quite the fine establishment.
Speaking exactly like that. Just hear the chatter. Dude.
So, this is Figencia?
Vicencia.
Figencia.
Yes. Says the guard. You're answering that ad that I know the mayor might have put out.
Oh yeah, that does remind me of something. Where's the Triumph Cafe?
Oh, that's in... You'll find that at the center of the town. You just head north. You'll find it.
Head north, and we'll find it sooner or later. Thank you.
All right, the center of town awaits. Let's head out.
All right.
the fourth.
So, as you're walking down these streets, every now and then you see one of these ritzy-looking Pokemon look over their shoulder and probably say, "Oh, how unorthodox! Look what wandered out of the slum."
Ah, is that Elekid constantly closing his eyes?
Oh my goodness! That Buneary just winked at my wife! How highly unorthodox!
Truly,
Do not
odd,
break that wall, Elekid. No, no, no! I must go north.
they're truly an odd bunch of people, are they?
I don't like how we're playing these NPCs.
Hey!
I must break the wall.
This Espeon walks up to you and goes, "Hey, would you like to buy some genuine Vicentia merchandise?"
Is this Espeon?
Raffa just oh no, I did it. Rosa just walks around the person like they don't even exist.
Okay, is this Espeon?
Quinn just goes along and just pretends that he didn't exist. Quinn just pretends this Espeon didn't exist.
Okay,
The cats just walk around the other cat without a word.
is this Espeon male or female?
It's female.
Okay.
You're gonna try and boop her gem.
Oh my god. So, as a response to this, Alternus asks, I don't know. Do you want to buy 5 minutes with the best adventurer in all the land?
No, but do you want to buy this genuine, authentic, graded Victini tattoo? It gives you luck.
Oh, believe me, lady. Spend 5 minutes with me, and you and I will have all the luck we ever need.
I do not need luck, harlot. I need only technique.
Come on, you two. We need to get going.
Tell you what,
Very
if you,
well.
you spend 5 minutes with me, I'll just give me all your stuff.
No, as Quinn like calls out, Henry just walks forward, slapping the Espeon as he goes up.
You mean Joseph?
Oh, Joseph! God, Joseph just walks off, slapping the Espeon, and while he goes forward, just purely because of his mass. Like he doesn't intentionally hit her. He's just.
Sorry, lady. Looks like my crew needs me more than you do right now. But hey, if we ever meet each other, I'll be more than happy. I hope you'll be more than happy to take up my little offer. And Lucius just passes. Lucius is on a chip, and Alternus just passes by her. Alternus just passes by her and joins the rest of the group.
Okay. She seems mildly perplexed by just what happened.
I don't like her.
Okay. Well, what you also notice in these towns, or this town, is big statues that depict Victini, and people appear to be, I'd say, praying at them, but when you're listening to it, it seems like they're like it's more of like negotiating with them. They're like saying stuff like, "Oh, please give me good luck on the stock market, make my family prosperous."
My stock needs to raise up by 10% by the end of the week if I'm to make my quota. Victini, please. I beg you.
I'll avoid the topical joke.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything spiritual about it. They just seem to be asking Santa Victini for stuff. Until you see an incident of guards, these Gallade guards pulling away a go-goat, and this go-goat looks.
I swear, you missed the opportunity to call them guard Ivoires.
Oh. Oh, they took the mail bag. They're pulling away this.
I mean, Gardevoirs can be male too. You want to talk about that?
They're actually based on like mage knights or something like that.
They're based on
magic.
They are indeed based on knights of some description, considering the Japanese name.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But they're pulling away this go-goat, and the go-goat looks like a more elderly, and he kind of like looks like you guys too. He's kind of like very disheveled, unkempt leaves, I guess. And he seems to be just kind of yelling, "Please, I need to pray for my son. He needs to get well." And the guards are pulling him away, saying, "No, you didn't pay your taxes. Please, he might not make it."
I know not what taxes are, but I feel I must fight for justice. I shall fight for you, old man!
Oh, no.
oh boy.
They look over their shoulders.
They probably just think he's a drunk hobo.
I mean, yeah.
He had the hot sauce.
What's your plan of attack? Are you just telling the evildoers to stop it?
Attack is to utilize my magical abilities to create the Kokiai Dama, which is the Kokiai Dama, which is not the Denkiai Dama. It's a different one. It's got a different element. Kokiai Dama to basically he's not very bright. He goes into the circular range of the guards, but he neglects that the go-goat's still there.
Okay. Well, all three of them have saving throws in their future.
Yep.
I'll say the go-goat is the green one I have here, which is a 20, and the guard got 11, and the other one got 10. Or their city guard, just wait a second, they might have a modifier. Yeah, he made it. It's a con save?
Yeah?
Yes, one guard did make it, the other didn't.
Okay.
So I think it's 3d8.
3d8, got it? Yeah, I already got it. Kokiai Dama!
18 damage.
It should have been the Ankiai Dama, thinking about it. Considering this is like... No, wait. Yeah, Kokiai Dama works better in this case, yeah. Because it's the opposite of electricity.
So you hit this... Oh, God. You hit this guard, and they're kind of all blasted asunder, except the go-goat takes some of it, too. He takes only 9, and the other guy takes only 9. And when they get their bearings, they kind of look at you and ignore the go-goat and start going after you. So let's initiative.
My name is Joseph J. Joseph, and I shall fight for justice.
Objection.
Do you roll if your dex modifier is at a -1? Do you roll -1 for initiative?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have initiative advantage anymore.
I don't have any initiative advantage either.
Well, you didn't really need it seems.
Oh, okay.
Well, they got 4, so there's that.
Oh man, someone's not looking very hard.
Yeah, I rolled mine.
All right, I'm just plugging it in. You know, well, I'm writing down your fake names, but
Yes.
Doesn't help.
My name is Joseph J. Joseph, and I must fight for justice.
So, okay, so Rosa, what do you want to do?
All right, so how close are they to Joseph J. Joseph?
Jameson. Well, I say you're kind of walking in a group together, and they're about 15 feet away at the statue.
I'm like 15 feet away is not sufficient. No. Let's see. I forget. Is your health good or bad this time around? Joseph J. Joseph.
My health is pretty good.
Okay. Well, I mean, I suppose the only course of action would just be to turn around and just smack him in the face.
You gonna go do that?
I mean, it seems like they're going to arrest us anyway. Because we're guilty by association.
And also, I assaulted law enforcement, so yeah.
Guilty by association of assaulting guy.
No, it's because it's not just association. Joseph literally assaulted law enforcement.
So for my double attack, am I able to use 2 hands for both of those, or 2 paws?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
All right. So if I'm able to go and fight them right now, it would be using both of that paws twice. If we're doing that, if I can reach them.
Yeah, you can run up to them and smack them if you want.
All right. Where's the one that Henry hit?
He's on the right. Let's say Gallade right is that one.
All right. I assume I have proficiency in this unarmed fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm amazing.
You missed him.
I'm amazing.
You hit him. So you get your second win and you
That's right.
punch him. That's the extra weakened one you hit. You went for the one that failed the saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you run up to him with your kiddiness and you punch him and slug him in the face. And he I don't know, you just hit him in his head. So you jump up and like just smack him in the jaw. And he like recoils. He's like, "Oh, I lost the tooth." Yeah, well, is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Joseph, it's your turn.
Yes, I shall continue, but I shall now punch with my large Popeye arms.
All right, who are you going for? The one that failed or the one that passed?
The one that succeeded. I want to punch him.
Okay, the one on the left then.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're Lee now. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
We are all Lee now.
Oh no!
And
Joseph, no!
He gets another attack, by the way.
Do that trick again. You fight like a drunk brawler.
I started this one.
I built this version of Henry to like be the brawler. No.
Who's next? I was about to say Rodney. Quinn, you're next.
I did not agree to this fight.
You're guilty by association in this town.
So, who do we have?
You have a Gallade kind of recoiling because Rosa knocked out his tooth. You have this other Gallade that seems not too affected of the spell Joseph flung at him, and there's a Go-Goat that kind of got blasted back a bit.
Why did this happen? Okay. How can I save this?
Trick question, you can't.
I'm like guilty by association.
If you want the kind of lay of the land, there are alleyways here that you could easily slip into if you want to just avoid getting caught or signal your friends to maybe do this.
You know, me being the naive person, I'm gonna try to spend this term trying to negotiate some sort of hold on. There must be some sort of mistake here. We didn't mean to. Oh god.
You see
I don't want to fight these people. I want this to be over.
You see the one kind of recoiling on the ground going, "Call for backup! Call for backup!"
Listen, I
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Which alleyway can we take?
There are quite a few. There's one over to, let's see where you'd be right now. There's one over to the west. There's kind of one over in like the direction the Gallade, like you're on a street right now, and on the left side of the street where you are, there is an alleyway, and like kind of behind them is also an alleyway, and then the street just kind of goes up and down the main street.
I'm gonna motion for the one closest to us, or at least the one closest to me.
All right, I'll say that's a free action to just kind of wave your friends over, pointing at an alleyway.
Guys, we have to get to the Triumph Cafe. What are we doing?
Are you gonna go towards the alley, or are you gonna wait for them to go?
You know, a part of me does not want to wait, but we'll see what happens.
Okay. Then.
I will wait.
All right. Then we go to their turn, and they're going. I guess Rosa and Joseph are up in their grill, so they're both gonna get up and attack you both with their blades.
Oh, good.
Just a second. What's there to hit? So I got an 11 for Rosa and a 10 for Joseph. Does that beat your AC?
An 8 and a 10?
One got 11 and one got 10. The one for you, Rosa, got 11.
No, that doesn't hit.
I have an AC of 11, so
Yeah, you pass.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe it's because he's looking on the ground for his tooth or something, but he whiffs, And the other guy is trying to make sure he doesn't like crush it or something. And he whiffs on you, Henry. But they have multi-attack.
Oh, yeah.
Both those Oras didn't miss, and then he tried to Ora back. Just nope.
Oh man.
Does a 12 hit you, Rosa?
No.
No? Okay, but a 16 is definitely going to hit Joseph.
Oh no.
They're going to slash you up. Well, one of them is anyway. And does 4 damage. 4 slashing damage.
Oh!
She just gets you across the belly.
That surprisingly doesn't hurt that much.
Yeah. It's Oh shit, they have advantage.
Those 4 damage.
Somebody built town guards to not be attacked by players, I see.
Okay, so 19 probably hits you then, Rosa, if they had advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, the second hit, you take 5 slashing. And you see Quinn kind of waving you over, pointing towards the alleyway. Okay. It is now Alternus's turn. Alternus.
Okay.
Alternus.
Alternus, yeah. Well, Alternus has very little interest in this fight, so yeah, he's just going to do what Quinn said and head into the alleyway.
I'm
Oh man, Rosa's not more hot by defending an old geezer.
You see, now if it were a lady, no, he'd be all out in that fight. But since it's just some old geezer, nah.
Hey,
But Rosa.
Wait a minute. That old man might have a hot daughter or a hot granddaughter.
Yeah, you'll save her life.
Nah. Heading into the alley.
Ah, fuck you then.
I mean, okay.
I love how like these two characters are both like punchy gun ho, and the other two are just very chatty.
Okay, but
Like a complete reversal.
I'll at least do this. Okay, so how close to as far as the alley?
It's about 10 feet away.
Okay, so yeah, okay, I'll have Alternus cast on which one? On the one that is sort of damaged but sort of not damaged. The one that's still the freshest.
Yeah, the one Henry's fighting. Or, damn it!
Yeah.
The one Joseph's fighting.
Yeah. I'll have Alternus cast Toll of the Dead on that one before ducking into the alley.
Let's save
So it needs to make a wisdom saving. It needs to make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
It got 7, so it failed.
Okay. And since it is damaged, it will take. Oh, whoops. I'm not used to using Purser. It takes 9 necrotic damage.
Okay.
As a chime sort of washes over it, and Alternus is heading into the alleyway.
Yeah, he found his tooth, and then he just hears this chime, and then he knocks it away and can't find it anymore as he takes this damage. And how much damage was that?
It was 9 necrotic.
Okay.
So it just disintegrated.
Yeah.
Turned into gray nothing.
No.
And yeah, he's using the rest of his, I think it's 20 movement. Yeah, he's using the rest of his 20 movement to head into the alleyway.
Okay. The Go-Goat is running away. But he kind of stops. He kind of stops on a dime, which you find is weird. Okay, we go back up to Rosa.
You're supposed to run, old man. All right, here we go. We're gonna throw a few more punches. Oh yeah. Oh no.
One of them hits. Who are you hitting, by the way? Are you hitting the one that's beaten up to a pulp on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Until he concedes.
Well, that one then. It takes damage. 21 definitely hits.
Let's see. Do.
7. Alright. So you give him another punch to the face and he loses another tooth.
Yeah.
Oh, my other tooth. I'm just seeing what I can use here. Okay, sure. Alright then, Joseph, it's your turn.
It's Joseph time. Why?
Because
Is it really?
Because you're
Is it
attacking
really
with a stone.
Joseph time?
Why?
I don't think it's Joseph time. I think Henry had better luck with his attack rolls.
No, if this was Stars Without Number, you would have at least done 2 damage.
Then we go back to Quinn. You see Joseph like whiffing against this guard.
He's just
So
he
we have one left.
Oh no, they're both still up, and they don't seem like they're conceding at any. Well, this guy's like just has the worst luck in the world, but he seems fine still. The guy who lost his tooth.
So what about the better one?
Oh, he's if that guy looks bad, this guy looks fine. Let's just say that.
All right, time to cast the first spell of the game.
All right.
I'm going to walk a little bit closer, but not too close. And I'm going to be like, I'm just going to be muttering to myself, I'm very sorry, but we're in a hurry. And I'm going to try to cast, is it possible to cast Hideous Laughter on this guy?
Yes, it definitely is.
Great. How do I cast spells?
So is that a first level spell or a second level? Or no, you only
It's
have
a first level.
So you just you can only use 3 a day, and so you just used 1, so now you can only use 2 more first level spells.
Okay, then what?
Let me just see here. Because I forget if you can get multiple targets with that.
No, it's a creature of your choice.
Yeah. Okay. So which one do you want to do this on?
The one that's more well.
All right, the one that's hasn't taken much damage. So it has to make a Wisdom saving throw. It got a 6, and what's your spell save DC? I'll give that to you in a second. Because it's not on the paper. Just realized that.
What is my spell save DC?
It'd be... sorry. I mean, if I could tell you quick if you want to try and calculate it if you know your stats offhand.
It's 8 plus the proficiency, which is 3, 11, plus what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 12.
That's 1.
That's
So
one.
plus 1?
Yeah, okay, so he failed. So he falls on the ground and he starts laughing. You presume at his friend, but he's just laughing. And he doesn't seem like he's able. It looks like it's actually hurting him too, but not to the point where he's taking damage. But he's just like, so doing that like cry laughing.
Okay, guys, we really gotta go.
Don't let them go.
Oh man.
Okay, well, one is looking for a tooth, one is laughing his ass off.
Can I use this opportunity to just run for the alleyway?
Sure, yeah. You join, Alternus. Speaking of... Oh, no, it's their turn. So, does he remake this save? I think he does. Yes. Oh, this one's gonna remake the save. He got 7 again. Oh, it's at the end. Yes, okay. So
Yeah.
And the other one is going to... well, he was attacking Raffa, and he's just gonna... Damn it! He's gonna attack Rosa, and... he's gonna do it
Rose.
again. And yeah, he got 20 and 6 slashing damage to Rosa. And he has multi-attack. And he misses with the multi-attack. Alright, at this point, the onlookers are kind of turning around, witnessing this horrible scene taking place. But, Alternus, it's your turn.
Yeah, at this point in time, I think... Well, nah, technically, I think Alternus, yeah, I think Alternus is just going to travel long... Well, okay, Can I still see them within this alleyway? Where he currently is at? Can I still see the guards?
Yes, you can see them.
Okay. Then yeah, I guess Alternus will just cast another... I'll cast Toll of the Dead on the one that is not currently on the floor laughing, the damaged one that Raffa's at. And then...
Raffa's on a boat.
The damaged one that Rosa's at.
Yeah.
Rosa's in front. This is going to go amazing. Okay, so yeah, he's going to cast Toll of the Dead on that before continuing on through the alleyway.
I got a 9, so I think that fails.
Yep.
Yeah. So more damage.
The other tooth stabs him too.
Okay. It takes... Wow, I'm rolling terrible in damage. It takes 6 necrotic damage.
Okay. Okay, that's punched in. Anything else you want to do? If you go farther down this alley, they are going to disappear from view, though.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna... yeah, no, okay, I'll wait it out using the alley as sort of... Yeah, Alternus will sort of keep an eye out on the party, not really go in too far yet, but be ready to just sort of be ready to go in if the situation calls for it.
Okay.
Between Sephiroth snaps.
Okay, so then the Go-Goat comes in and just rams that gully that Alternus just hit. Yep. And he gets pushed 10 feet. And he just says to you, "Run!"
No, you!
Don't worry about me, I'm an old man. Okay. Rosa, are you gonna heat him or are you just gonna keep fighting?
I guess if he wants to take them on by himself, that's his choice. All right.
I'll say too that despite how much you've damaged them, they still don't look very bloodied per se.
Yeah, I'll disengage and
Oh, you don't need to. He pushed him out of the way.
all right, well, we're going speed then.
Okay, you're using full dash action then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Catch up with going to the alleyway. All right. Joseph.
Well, I'm not fast enough to dash like my dark hero counterpart.
Well, you have 50 feet. Well, if you use your action, you can go 50 feet.
Yeah.
Or roll, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think Joseph's sense of justice would be impeded. He'd still want to fight. But I mean, I feel like he'd need to be dragged in order to get out of this situation.
So, what's your final answer? Are you staying or are you going?
Cloud of daggers.
Okay. Cloud of daggers. My spell book is getting used a lot today.
We went from a majority of non-caster cast to a majority caster cast.
5-foot cube. Oh, you fill the air.
I will jump back and create a 5-foot cube in front of the Gallade I was fighting.
Okay. So this is more of like a wall more than it won't hit anything. You'd have to cast it directly on something.
I'll cast directly on him.
Okay, the one that's barely been hit.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
I want to get a hit on him.
Yep. All right, so that it all happens when he starts his turn. Mm-hmm. Okay. Excellent. Quinn, it's your turn.
Oh my god. Oh no.
You see your friend launching these attacks at these guards. She sees a bunch of ethereal daggers spinning in the air.
I wonder if I'm able to use Mage Hand in order to push him into the alleyway. I don't think I can do that.
I'm like, you might.
I think it's like a souped up version of it. But let me check. Where's the rogues? God damn it, it's so hard to find it.
I'm like, the freaking rogue magician class is the weirdest thing to me.
Yeah, it's someone who's got
It seems only works with objects.
I'm like, that's like taking the fighter and giving them a magic thing to me. It's just like, what?
You can maybe I can say you can maybe pull on something on his person, but he doesn't have much.
He doesn't really have anything on his person.
Rock. He has a rock.
Are
you holding your rock?
No.
No, it's
I have the rocks and I have a rock and a headband. That's all I.
Maybe you could pull the headband.
Yeah.
Or no,
Maybe I
think
could.
there's a set weight. You could do that though, I guess. You could tug on it to maybe get his attention.
All right, cast Mage Hand to catch his attention
All
by
right.
tugging on the headband.
So you feel this like force pulling you back, Joseph. It's not enough to actually move you, but it's pulling your headband. But
I was going to leave anyway.
All right, and then we'll.
Listen, I was preparing the cloud of daggers, so when I leave, the Gallade will get sliced. That's how it is.
I don't care.
All right, he is going to take damage.
That would be 4d4.
Oh yeah, you roll it.
These rolls, man.
Well,
The dice is not on our side right now.
he's going to move up to Joseph and very livid right now, while this other guy's laughing and got a 4. So he's still laughing. And the attack, that's gonna hit. That's 16. And the other attack's gonna hit. So you take 4. Oh my god, 7 slashing damage. As this Gallade cuts you across the belly. There's like a, you know, like Zoro makes the Z. He made like a G on your stomach. All right. Then we go to Alternus.
Well, the Go-Goat's set to leave, so yeah, he's going to use the dash action and just head through the alleyway.
All right, I'll say you book it through the alleyway. Then we go to Rosa. You booking through the alleyway too?
No.
No? Okay.
She's just gonna wait for Joseph before she bolts.
Okay. Sure thing. So Joseph.
Joseph's following the gang. He's just not following the gang that quickly.
Okay. So you have a choice here. This guy is in front of you, so you can either disengage and not run as fast, or you could run pretty fast, but you'll probably get hit.
I shall disengage.
All right. So you only get 25 feet then. Okay. And it does not seem like you can outrun these guys with their big long legs. All right, Quinn, it's your turn. You see Joseph heading towards the alley, but the Gallade is also it seems like he's going to pursue him.
I wonder if I can use minor illusion to create a sound to distract him.
What do you have in mind? This is where the creative part comes in.
Minor illusion is really fun if you're creative.
Oh god, what I would have heard in the last couple of days. Sheesh. You know, forget creative, let's just go simple. We're on a time limit here. It's gonna sound like a firework. It goes ring, and then boom!
So, like, just kind of like a bomb dropping?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You hear the sounds of a Voltorb
Oh, yeah.
approaching.
I was going to use that analogy. I'll say he makes a saving throw if he's startled. Let's say wisdom. See if he's like knows it's fake. He got an 8, so yeah, he's surprised. I'll say he only gets half movement next turn. It's because he stops and looks around and see what the hell that was. All right. Then we go to them. Does he pass the saving throw? No, this guy's still laughing because he got a 6. He's like, they're getting
Who
away.
knew that spell could be? Who knew that spells could be so much fun?
And he's gonna move half his movement, which is 20. So he's 5 feet away from you, Joseph. So he's not engaged. All right. Now we go back to Alternus. You're gone.
Who's gone? So,
Rosa. Joseph appears to be running with you guys. If he runs super fast, you think you can outrun him. with that little diversion caused by Quinn.
All right, I'm gonna set the plain scarf or whatever it is that we have on fire, and I'm gonna yeet it and use the smoke screen ability.
All right.
I forget what it's called. Pyrotechnics.
All right. Cool idea. Okay, I'll give that to you. I'll give that to you.
I have to have fire to explode, so
Yeah. All right.
Wait, whose scarf is it?
It was
mine.
It was the crappy scarf you got at the beginning.
My natural AC is higher than it anyway, so
All right. You yeet the scarf out into the into the alleyway, and it just causes this big cloud of smoke.
yeah. But now we run.
All right, Joseph, there is a cloud of smoke behind you.
I do not pay it any mind. I shall move.
All right, you run, and I'll just say you regroup with your party as you hear coughing and laughing.
Like that.
So you guys are kind of like bolting down this alleyway, and you get to a part of town that's very different from the one you were just in. And this one, it seems more gray, dirty. There's graffiti all over the place. All the citizens around this area kind of look like you guys, where they look very poor, malnourished, ungroomed, and you don't hear the harpsichord anymore.
No, not the harpsichord.
Yeah, so you're out in this this slum. You see,
Come on, guys. The Triumph Cafe could not be any further.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna be taking a bit of a detour. Oh well.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
you see a few passerbys, like a Scrafty, just kind of like meandering. There's a Poliwhirl. Lick a tongue.
I'm gonna look around and see if the Triumph Cafe is nearby.
You do not see anything that resembles a cafe. It's like little shacks that look like they were put together in a day. They're kind of falling apart.
It's like we're trying to find
Okay.
one of those nameless cafes in Lumio City.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess there's no signs either.
No, there's like no signs at all. This looks like it just looks like a dump. This place pretty much looks like that people apparently live in.
Right, let's keep going north.
So you
Yeah, if we keep going forward, I'm sure we'll reach something sometime soon.
The Pokemon around here kind of look at you with disdain and just kind of like they're clearly like keeping their distance from you.
Did you see that Elekid? Did you see that Elekid? Did you see that Elekid just break that wall earlier?
Yeah, and the architecture's not like the most stable. Maybe you bump into something and just like a chunk of it falls off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Pristine City?
I'm surprised.
Ridiculous town.
I'm surprised that the center of town is the ugly part and the outside is the nice part.
Well, you
It's
Welcome to
usually
New
the
York.
opposite.
you went into the alleyways, so you kind of ended up on the west side of the town.
Welcome to New York.
Welcome to the boonies.
All right. Are you just gonna wander around, or are you gonna head in a particular direction?
Gotta
Not sure if we
go
really have a choice.
northeast.
Center of town, we have to figure out.
Yeah, probably sort of wander-ish northeast. See if we can sort of find another alleyway that'll lead us back into the city. Hopefully, without guards attacking Joseph.
All right. Yeah, you can kind of suss out the kind of the direction you were headed and put that in relation to the direction you want to go now. And you could go northeast. Are you gonna go when you go out into when you see the street, are you gonna go stealthily or are you just gonna walk out?
Just walk.
Yeah, I just
Not even. It's not
I'm
even
like
worth it for me.
stealthily in this situation is being as casual as possible.
All right. All right.
And I'm all casual.
You appear to be in kind of the center of town. There's a big Victini statue, and it's doing the V pose. Like little water fountains are coming out of the V. There are a few structures around. One of them has a glass on the top of it with a little umbrella coming out of it. There is a money bag. There is kind of this like fruit bowl of berries. These are all just like decorations on the roofs of these structures. You could see the town streets kind of go off in cardinal directions, and there's a few like alleyways littered here and there. But that's what you got here.
Man, why is it that these guys couldn't ask favors from someone beautiful?
And as you go back into the main street, you hear quite indeed. How unorthodox.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, well, which one do you guys think is the cafe we're looking for?
Let's put this logically together. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna make a perception check.
You're just gonna peer through the windows.
What are you looking for in particular?
Get the images on top. I'm gonna see if Quinn can read any of the signs.
Can we read?
Can we read?
Yes, I could say you inherited enough to.
I mean, we read the poster in order to get us here.
Exactly.
What if Dirge read it? We lost him. We can't read anymore.
Yeah. Use your
Okay, can I just look around, please?
Yeah, perception. Or investigation, whatever you want to use. Because you're looking for something, I guess. Whatever's higher.
Well, that's weird. Investigation is higher this time. Strange. Alright, what do we have?
You could see through the windows of some of these places, I'll say. So the one with the money bag, there just seems to be like this Hitmonlee behind behind one of those like kind of glass retail side things, and he just seems to be sitting there, just minding his own business. No one's really going in this place. Through the one with the glass on the top with the little umbrella sticking out, you see lots of Pokemon sitting around tables, and they appear to be eating and drinking various beverages and food.
Because I know the answer to this question, but I'm wondering if Quinn can figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And The one with all the berries on top of it, it seems to be there seems to be like stands all around the place, and you see various Pokemon just picking up the berries and putting them in bags and going up to a receptionist or a teller.
All right, Quinn. Think. What would a cafe mean? I don't know. Should I just roll it? Because if I just say it out loud, I'll be cheating.
Okay, if you want to roleplay this, let's say intelligence. Just straight up your
Straight up intelligence.
Yeah. You think it might be between the berry place or the glass at the umbrella.
Oh, cafe. Well, I definitely know it isn't the bag of money. My gut wants to say that we should go to the drinks place.
Yeah, why not? Let's go with your gut. What do we got to lose? So, Alternus is going to head into the place with the drink with the umbrella on it.
All right. As I said before, it's this place with several tables set up. There's Pokemon, mostly in couples, just drinking out of these little beverage containers. There is a Swallet with like Victini ears on his head. They're kind of like strapped there or glued there or something. Behind a table, main table. He seems to be kind of like eyeing you.
I guess that's the receptionist.
Yep. All right. I was hoping for a cute lady, but
You gotta swallow it.
yeah, ain't my definition of cute. But hey,
So I guess
maybe
we just go up to them.
maybe someone else as part of this job's gonna be cute. Anyways, Alternus is gonna walk up to this wall and say, me and my pals here, we're here for a little job, and we're here for the pick-me-up booster and the Victini Martini.
You see him about to say, "Oh, go back to the slum with you." When you say those two things, his eyes kind of glow. And, oh, you want that, huh?
Yep.
Oh, that.
So can you hit us up?
You're gonna have to come into the back for that one.
You have put yourself in a rather lascivious situation, Mr. Alternus.
All right, to the back we go then. Come on, everyone.
Oh my!
All right. So he takes you in the back, and he says, "Are all of you coming?"
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
He kind of like looks outside, and then he shuts the door behind him. And you see like these great big barrels, these massive barrels that in this kind of little storeroom. You see various like drinks and berries and food, all sorts of apples and all that, all scattered through this little storage closet. But then he kind of goes up against one of these like massive barrels, and then he kind of turns the lid, and it reveals it's a door, and it appears there's stairs headed down. Very well, this way.
Okay. Alternus is gonna obliviously just
But I
walk
wanted the
through.
drink.
I'm oblivious too.
Okay.
We're void shadows. We don't have actual experience or street smarts.
Yeah, that last
I mean-
encounter kind of proves that. So you go down this like tunnelway, and it's lit by torchlight, so you can see very well. And it eventually goes up to this another set of stairs that has a door at the top of it. It's a very fancy.
I'm
looking
gonna
door.
touch the door.
You touch the door.
And I'm gonna open the door.
All right. You appear to be in this very fancy household. And as you open the door, there is a carbink there, just right in front of you. Oh! Someone actually answered it.
Yes, we answered the message. Something about a job where we can get, money.
Oh,
I
yeah.
say it kind of
Another-
a bit weirdly.
Another guy. Why does everybody we have to talk to be a sausage fest?
What will turn us?
Oh, yes. You'll get plenty of money if you carry out this task. So let me take you to the young masters. So he kind of holds his little carbink head high and hops up some more stairs.
We
Ultras
gotta
is gonna
use that
follow.
old man voice.
Yeah, I can't do that like gruff, gravelly. But it did. Okay, yeah, are you just following this guy?
Yeah, Alternus is.
Yeah, I already forgot his name.
I'm going to do it while I'm looking around.
All right. So when you go through a second door at the top of these stairs, you're in this gigantic well, you don't really know what a mansion is, but you're in a mansion, you think. It has all these columns, and it looks like a palace almost. And as you maybe sit there slack-jawed at just how big this place is, the carbink is like, come now. No time to look around.
Ultras has been following this entire time. You don't care about architecture.
All right.
Why is this room so big?
Because of the hard diamond.
I hate everything.
All right. So he's leading you on. And he's taking you through several passageways. And it's just more and more like of these, like, you see these like vases on
Guess who's back?
you see vases on just lined up against these on these pillars, and the carbink is just making sure you take a wide enough berth away from them not to knock them over. But we cut to another room where Agimus is with the sons of the mayor. You're with Alba and Royce. They're two Glameow. They've briefed you of well, actually, let's just roleplay this out. So that's why we need someone to watch the newbies while they partake in this little adventure. That's why we needed you.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
But I have to warn you, you have to be discreet while taking this on. You cannot tell them well, you tell the bandits we had anything to do with this. Yes, indeed.
Oh
If you
no,
are
no, I
comfortable.
get that. Yeah, don't worry. My lips are sealed. This is all contract stuff. I get it. You don't want like your name to be sullied or anything.
Oh, that's not the reason. But I digress. To brief you on what's going on, several nobles in Vicenzia have gone missing. Quite tragic, indeed. They just disappeared without a trace. And sadly, our father, the mayor, went missing too. Except we were given a ransom note. And they show you the ransom note. It says, and I quote, "We have the mayor. If you want to see him again, bring 2 million poke to Mount Bristol. Don't get any funny ideas. If we catch a whiff of the authorities or any high-rank rescue teams in the area, you will never see him again." End quote. See, very tragic case. Quite, brother.
Right. So, and what you want us to do is go to Mount Bristol and sort this out, more or less.
We just want you to get our father back. We don't, you see, we love him enough not to leave him to die, but we don't like him enough to run his town for him. The responsibilities are too much. And that's why we're gonna gather some newbies for you, so the bandits don't get any ideas. This was hard for us to do. Lots of negotiation.
Right then. So, who are these newbies anyway? Keep talking about. Like, I know in the flyer it said searching for new adventures only and all that, but like, did anyone actually take that bait or?
We don't know. There might not be any. And then all of a sudden you hear, Master, we have some fledgling adventurers. And the doors open, and as you turn around, you're probably reclined in this seat right now. They're a fancy little seat. And you see this group of ragtag Pokemon that look better for wear. An Elekid with a sense of darkness in his eyes. A Buneary with looking for the nearest woman. A cat that wants to fight, and a cat that just wants everyone to sing Kumbaya.
Okay. So I will mention just off the bat, if I may, the second, and I mean the second, Agi sees the bunny and the Meowth sort of just walk through the door, he immediately just goes like slack-jawed. He's in stunned. He's like, oh my god.
All right, so you guys see this Chespin kind of in this chair look over at you guys, and how would you kind of describe Augie at the moment? Or just generally what he looks like right now, or...
I mean, from the promotional art, it looks like he walks around with a giant Hollow Knight nail.
Yeah. Well, yeah, other than his equipment, he's a fairly, run-of-the-mill chess pin. Not much is too unorthodox about him. The only thing that really separates him from, like, the rest of, like, everyone else, I'd say, is that unlike everyone else here, he actually has a weapon and some form of armor. Yeah. So he does look experienced, but like, not say overly like he's like the kind of person they'd want to hire for the situation. I'll say that much.
Yeah. All
I
right.
want to make a note that I'm wearing the white piece of cloth that I took from the lost and found, I
Okay.
guess.
All right. Yeah. Oh.
In a similar way that a certain cat would wear it.
I say, brother, aren't those the two who caused the kerfuffle in the center of town? It is, brother. That's even better. They won't expect him.
Oh,
I was doing
no,
so in a
ladies.
form of. I was doing so in a form of self-defense.
Alternus just casually walks up to the two, and he's like, "Well, we're here for your little job, so what do you need us to do?"
What we need you to do is rescue our father.
That sounds simple enough.
Some bandits.
Your father?
Oh,
I
yes.
say, kind of half not getting it.
I'm
Oh.
calling it right now. He's the go-goat.
No, my father is the mayor, Mayor Lehart. He went missing a few days ago. Or, he went a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago. We were given a ransom note by some unsavory bandits. Most unsavory. The ransom note entailed if we sent more experienced adventurers, we would never see him again. And so that's why we're looking for adventurers, or whatever you want to call yourself, to do this job for us.
All right, gotcha. Storm some bandits, save your father, get that money thing that you Pokemon keep talking about, and then I get to retire to a nice life with a couple of ladies by my side. Sounds like a plan.
And the moment, sorry, can I cut in here?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to be too interruptive, but I just want to say, like, the moment he says that, Agi's look of stunned expression goes to a look of WTF.
Okay.
If he was confused before, he is in disbelief now.
Oh, he's just like, what? Oh!
What?
But we've also realized the flaws in sending new adventurers to go do this task, so we hired a mercenary too to chaperone you, let's say. Meet Agimus. Okay, pointing at you like
I'm gonna
with
be the
your
first.
WTF face.
I'm gonna be the first one to walk up to him, and me not knowing greetings, I'm gonna immediately take his hand and I'm gonna shake it pretty hard. So you're the person who's gonna be accompanying us? Hi, my name's Quinn. That's Quinn. It's nice to work with you.
So, as Quinn is rapidly shaking his hand up and down, Agi's just gonna go, whoa, wait, Quinn? But, wait, who?
Yeah, that's my name, Quinn.
Name's Alternus. If you got any sister, I'd love to meet her.
And then he's gonna turn to Alternus and be like, what? But, look.
I know. I'm just that stunning and awesome. You don't have to say it.
I say, do you know these adventurers, Agimus?
He turns to the Guillermo and he turns back at them. It's like one of those disbelief things where, he looks back at the thing and then back at them. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then he just goes, I think, I'm not sure. actually.
I'm still holding his hand, shaking it.
Yeah, your hand's still like going up and down with this really giddy Meowth.
This is so far out.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Am
he
I
looks.
am I being bothered to you? I can let go.
No, you're fine. It's just huh. He puts a hand to his head and thinks, okay, so Rodney and Lucius.
Is there something wrong?
No, everything. Nothing's wrong. I'm just sorry. I thought you were somebody else for a second. Sorry. It's just you remind me of someone I've met before, an acquaintance of sorts. And then he looks to like the Elekid and the Litten and he goes, and I'm guessing they're also part of the squad, more or less.
Yeah.
I am Joseph J. Joseph, proud progeny and pupil of Harold A. Joseph, born from the darkness to fight for justice.
He's saying that with his like arms.
We're all
crossed.
born from the darkness here.
That's the real iron. He looks at the Elekid and then just goes, charmed. Right. So, all right. It's nice to meet you guys. I'm Augie. Well, my friends call me Augie. It's a nickname. I guess I'm gonna be the. I'm the mercenary. Your personal help, if you want to think of it like that.
Yes, don't want to get killed.
Ooh, a mercenary sounds very helpful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and since she didn't introduce herself, the little firebrand over there is Rosa. She's one heck of a beauty, but she also packs one mean punch, so you better be careful around her claws.
You see like
She's
scratch.
very...
You see scratch marks on the side of Alternus's face.
And okay, in his head, he's just thinking, yeah, okay, either Lucius has gotten amnesia or I'm dealing with doppelgangers. and pan out of his head, he's like, right, I see.
So
I finally let go of his hand.
You shall head out tomorrow. We'll let you stay at our little penthouse if you so need. You'll be under supervision after what you did in the marketplace.
What?
I am very sorry for what happened. I don't know what our friend was thinking.
He just looks at the rest of the group and goes, what happened?
Well, you see, the Firebrand and Darkness Incarnate over there decided they wanted to, get in a little scuffle with some of the guards.
I am not Darkness Incarnate. I am a warrior of justice.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways. So, these things happen. Like, I tried to tell them no, but you know how it goes.
They weren't even
No, you didn't.
They weren't even the main culprit. It was someone who never paid their taxes and tried to pray at the statue of Victini. He's been dealt with, though.
Then my just cause was for naught.
That's rough, buddy.
You see, every now and then, scum from the slum, as we like to say, slips out into the main street and tries to corrupt it.
He hears this and then just sighs. Yeah, scum. Yeah, it's a problem. Ooh.
Yeah, apparently it's a really bad thing. I've been hearing about it ever since I came here.
But Jiggins, the Carbink. Oh, yes, sir! He sounds like a sword or a shield.
Oh no. I'd say Alternus is having PTSD, but maybe he's having linked to Lucius PTSD right now.
Yeah.
The
We
mayor
get an
has
odd
been
chill down his
kidnapped.
spine.
Let's go find the hard diamond.
Take them to the penthouse. Indeed, young sirs. And Jiggins begins to like escort you guys to the where you'll be staying.
All right, Agmas. Looks like we'll be seeing you later then.
Oh, one more thing, you lot. If
Mhm.
you happen to be captured or threatened, don't tell them we sent you. 'Cause
Gotcha.
let's just say bandits will be the least of your worries if you get out of it alive and you do that.
Ah, no problems, no problem.
My lips are absolutely sealed, and I make a zipping motion.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right now, nervous, sweating.
You get the sense they just did not pick up the implications of that, though.
You're just like, oh god, the trials are gonna be a cakewalk compared to this.
Yeah, you continue down the this corridor, and they take you to.
Is Ajimas really not coming with us? Okay.
Or,
Oh, I am. Sorry, you go ahead.
You're following them. Well, you're following Jiggins, I suppose.
I think he'd want to keep an eye on them for at least a little while longer. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're staying in kind of like the same room as them. They're basically allowing you to lodge here till you head out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. All right. And so they take you to this very fancy guest room. It very mirrors like the entire mansion, just on a smaller scale. There's a bunch of decoration. There's paintings of what you assume to be their father. This Perugly in a very dignified pose, with his bent whiskers and grumpy cat face.
He just looks at it and just goes, ugh.
Oh, and here's some hors d'oeuvres for you. And the Carbink is balancing this platter full of like little pieces of berries with toothpicks.
Woo!
Berries in
Raffa's
it.
just gonna try and eat the entire thing with the stick, or Rosa.
Okay, so you're a fire type, so you could burn the fire, the toothpick, I guess.
Just
But
gonna roast it.
Let's.
Wait, I thought eating sticks was a Fennekin thing.
Yeah, that should be etiquette. Maybe it's inherent to
If
like.
it turns into ash, it's still edible.
Yeah. Okay. You eat these little berries. They don't taste. Even like the poison berries you've eaten on the trail tasted more flavor than this. These just taste like cardboard.
We're only tasting the stick.
Yeah. The stick is probably tastier than those.
The stick is
The next
indistinguishable.
one that Rosa takes, she's gonna leave the berry and eat the stick.
I don't get it. Are we supposed to eat the stick too?
No,
I think
he puts the plate on and just leaves. I swear to deal with everything. Do this, chickens. Do that.
No, seriously, I'm so confused.
I think maybe. I mean, it's looking like it.
I'll be munching on the stick.
Yeah, you see these guys just like eating sticks now. Eating toothpicks.
and I'm literally just sitting in the corner watching this go down.
Yeah.
Sticks a little.
That was actually not half bad.
Sticks a little.
That was actually not half bad.
Wooden, but could be worse, I suppose. Could be worse.
Maybe because it is wood.
Flavor is not important. What is important is nutrition.
I love it.
I thought you gained energy from the darkness in your heart or something like that.
I do not have darkness in my heart, goddammit!
The
on.
irony of
Come
that
on.
sentence is beautiful.
Cut it out, you two. Come on. Let's go into our penthouse, or what they call a bedroom.
Yes.
A Pokeball.
The Pokeball. Oh no.
This made out of
And I say
friendship.
I say bedroom rather weirdly.
Yes, I could tell.
There's a bunch of like fancy actual beds in this place, not little nests. There's like an actual bed, and they have like the mattress you kind of like sink into, and the pillow's like extra fluffy, pristine white.
Not gonna lie, this looks like a nice spot to get a rest. What do you say, Rosa? Which bed do you think we should take?
She takes the pillow and puts it on the floor and then just sits on it cat loaf style.
Or you do that thing where you like knead it first.
Yeah.
Now there's a bunch of holes in it.
Well, not the
So,
answer I thought, but
So this is what they call a bed. Interesting.
He gives sorry, again that he looks at Rodney for a minute and just goes, "You
Quinn.
Quinn, sorry." Oh god. He looks at Quinn for a second and goes, you don't know what a bed is?"
Oh no, I've been hearing about it, but it's the first time I've actually seen one.
And at this, he just takes a few steps forward, puts his hands out, and just goes, Okay, hang on, everybody. I need a second.
We were all born from the darkness, Aggie.
Yeah, sure. All right. Yeah, sure.
He's not lying.
No. I mean, we are literally born from darkness.
I mean, yeah, when you think of it that way. Sorry. Anyway. So he does the thing with his hands, and he goes, "All right, I need to ask you guys something." And I know this might sound weird, but it's something I kind of need to know because it's important. It's pretty important.
sure.
Okay.
If it's something about any girls, I can tell you everything you need to know.
He just goes, "Sure, Alternus," and then he looks at Quinn and Alternus for both of them. He goes back and forth between them. And then he looks at Quinn, points at him, and says, "Have you ever how do I put this? Do you know about Azorua? Do you know any particular Zorua in your life? Any friends, acquaintances that happen to be Zorua or anything?"
Quinn, when he says that, it's
Sorry.
when he says that, you feel like you do, but it's the weirdest sensation, but you don't at the same time.
Quinn's gonna ponder very hard at this question. I'm gonna be like, no, can't say that I have. There might have been a Zorro once or twice that passed by us, but I don't know anyone's name.
He puts a paw on his chin for a moment. And then he looks at Lucius and goes, "And for you, any particular Esper girls you might be interested in, for lack of a better word?
You've probably seen one or two espers on the road, Alternus, and your instant reaction is just like, "Oh, is she hot? Is she a 10?" But you you get this weird feeling around espers that you don't get around other women.
I mean, if she's hot, then sure, but I don't know. It's Esper. I don't know. Whenever I pass by an Esper, it's just I get weird feeling. I'm not sure what it is, but
Probably the eyes.
Yeah, the staring.
but I'd date
Yeah, those
one.
eyes are pretty creepy.
Yeah, I'd probably tap one.
God, fuckboy Lucius, what the hell? This is not what I expected. What
I
you know when Crow.
You
oh,
save it for
sorry.
post stream.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. So he crosses his arms for a moment. It's just like, okay, all right. I want to ask you one more thing, and this probably won't mean anything to you, but I just want to be sure. He looks back to Quinn and Altus for a second, and then asks them both simultaneously, do the names Lucius or Roland mean anything to you?
So when he says this, guys, you almost like respond to him. Like you almost say, "That's me," but you don't. And it's like, who the hell is that? It's the same sort of feeling as last time, where it's like you feel like that's familiar, but it's not at the same time.
You see Quinn open his mouth ready to begin to speak, but then he pauses for a moment. And then he goes, wait, no, that's not me. My name's Quinn.
So
I was about to respond like I was him. Strange.
Alternate for a moment his expression, like Alternate has been pretty lively, casual, almost oddly happy from what you've seen of.
Yes, very oddly.
But for a moment, a sort of sadness creeps across him, but it ends just as quick as it goes. And he's like, ring a bell, but can't say I'm familiar with it. I don't know. Maybe long lost brother or something. Maybe not.
I was gonna say, maybe he has an identical twin. Maybe I have an identical twin I don't know about.
The Zora one.
He looks at them and then just mutters under his breath, "Oh, identical twin isn't half of it."
At this point, Rosa's gonna kind of like approach him because now she's sus.
Okay.
What are you trying to do here?
He turns around to Rosa.
Yeah,
and
she's
then
like
just
right
goes,
there.
it's like a weeping age. Anyway, he turns around and he goes, "Oh, nothing. It's just well, you guys seem like you've been on the road for a while, and these people I keep speaking of, they happen to be acquaintances of mine, people my friends know, and we haven't seen them in a long time. I was hoping maybe you might know something about them. I mean, you'd be surprised. You look. He points to Quinn and Alternus. You two look very similar to two of them in particular. Honestly, I thought you were them for a second, but now I get a look at you. You're probably not the same person.
Yeah, they're definitely dead ringers, but I guess it's their just the way they carry themselves that really just kind of sets them apart from
The body is the same, but like the mind is different.
It's like the Superman Clark Kent thing where he's just wearing glasses. It's like they're just wearing glasses right now.
Well, no, it's wearing glasses but having a completely different disposition.
Yeah.
And he also
Sorry
wears
for help, but I'm not sure what you're talking about.
He shakes his head. Never mind. It's nothing. I just wanted to ask.
No, it's perfectly all right, because now it just raises some questions.
You want this money anyway.
Yes, this money is very important.
Yeah, right, the job. I was going to ask them, where exactly are we going to?
He looks at them all and then goes, okay, first off, just for future reference, it's pronounced money. So if you say it weirdly, people will look at you weirdly. Just trust me on this. Second,
People have been looking at us weirdly all the time.
We've been getting used to the vocabulary for the last week. It's okay.
Honestly, I don't mind that the ladies can't take their eyes off of me.
I imagine again he just mutters under his breath. Oh, gee, I wonder why. Anyway, he shakes his head again and goes, okay, second, I'm not really sure. I'm not good.
You remember it's Mount Bristol they wanted you to go.
Right, Mount Bristol. It was in the document. They wanted us to go there because apparently the mayor is in this like hostage situation. They want to get him out of it. They're gonna pay us if we can do it. It's all complicated stuff. We shouldn't worry about it too much.
I'm sorry. What's the hostage situation?
Oh, the standard fare. Some stuck-up thieves or whatever have taken the mayor of this town. They've held him hostage. They're like, oh, you gotta pay us billions of dollars, or else we'll never see him again. Even though they always get thwarted in the end, and it's song and dance at this point. They all try to sound threatening, and then he realizes he's ranting for a little bit. And then he just stops himself. And he's like, well, anyway, all you guys need to know is that we got to go there and we got to find the mayor and bring him back. That's basically all we need to do. And you'll get the money.
This mayor guy sounds like he's very important.
Yeah, mayors normally run towns like this. Without them, they kind of fall apart after a while.
That already happened.
Run towns? Fall apart?
Wait, can I ask a question? Fire Alley, did you say that in character?
Yeah.
Okay, he turns to
Rosa.
What was it? Rosa, thank you. Sorry. He turns to Rosa and says, "You know what? I actually agree with you on that, but personal feelings aside." But anyway, yeah, he's an important guy, which is why they're going to be paying us money to go get him. It's a standard fare, I guess. But you guys seem pretty new at this whole thing, so I can see why they want me to help.
I don't like to sweat the details. It is what it is. We go there, we do the job, we get that money stuff, and then you get it. You heard the rest. No need to repeat myself too much.
Shh. Ajima said it's pronounced money.
I'll get sometime.
Yeah, this money.
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 Monsters.
There's just weird sounds coming from this room.
the people who are supervising us must just have the weird biggest what the actual F is going on in their expression.
I mean, that's
like...
Aggie.
Ajimas, would you believe it if we said that we were literally born like yesterday?
He looks. You said that in character, right? Just the.
Well, not in a literal sense, but sort of in a half literal sense, but in a figurative sense. Would you believe us if we said that, something to that effect?
We were literally born yesterday.
Not too far off.
He looks at Quinn and then he goes, you know, surprisingly, yeah, I can believe that.
Then please just try to roll with us, okay?
He gives up a little sigh and just goes, yeah, you guys probably are gonna need my help, being honest.
Yeah, you could see, despite them looking very disheveled, they're holding like sticks and rocks as weapons. They seem
Two
like
of them.
two of them. Yes.
They're not even all outfitted.
They seem like they're actually strangely formidable.
He does notice this, and and he goes, I mean, you guys you do seem to have like you do seem capable. It's just you need better gear than just stones. Who gave you this stuff? He walks up to like I want to say Quinn, and like he gently like takes the stick and he looks at it like,
Oh no, I don't have a stick. I have a rusty spike.
oh sorry, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he has a rusty spike.
Oh, actually, that's even better. He looks at this. He's just like, oh my god, what the heck? He takes it. He like inspects it. It's like, what is it? This thing looks like it's like 7 years old. It's got chips, cracks. You like infect somebody by cutting this. What? Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, this charming old lady said that it'd really come in handy if we end up in the wilderness and something attacks us. She was very nice.
She is hot too.
That's beside the
Well,
point.
I can see what your type is.
Total Jilf.
Total gilf. Total.
He just like he just goes, oh god, this is gonna take some getting used to. Okay. He claps his hands. I can't clap my hands properly because I'm using push to talk, but thank
It's
you.
okay, we all are. Or at least I am.
I'm not.
He goes, right. So, oh man, this is gonna. Do you guys not
I was
have
gonna
like?
say, this is gonna take halfway into the night.
Yeah. He looks at the group and he's like, do you guys not have like any money at all? Like nothing.
Search my pockets. I don't have a single cylindrical metal piece. That's what they
Gold.
say that it is, anyway.
Most people call them gold pieces for future reference, Quinn.
I have a rock.
That's nice,
I
Joseph.
also have a shinier rock.
That
He pulls out this piece of coal.
he looks at it and goes, that is a piece of coal, Joseph.
It is Joseph. Do not pronounce it as Joseph. That is no.
Joseph. Sorry. That's me pronouncing things wrong.
I have my shining personality, and I have the type, and I'm the type that'll get the ladies to just love me.
I doubt that.
Oh god, what have I got myself into? Okay,
Got yourself into a weird freaking stream.
Do you have anything you wanna important you wanna ask them, or
Little did you know that you were going to be babysitting a bunch of quote-unquote newbies.
or
yeah, this is not what I expected.
I mean, should do you have anything else you wanna like ask each other, or do you want to just assume you talk into the night?
I do want to ask you something in particular, Crow, if I can.
Is it a thing after stream though?
No, this is just a basic question.
Okay.
How much money would you say Augie has at this moment?
You could have maybe 50, 60 gold.
Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind then.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to know that.
Yeah.
Well, I think we talked a lot about us. You're going to be our company for at least a couple of days, so could you talk about yourself?
He kind of shrugs and goes, I mean, sure, I guess, but there's not really much to say about me. I'm just kind of a wandering mercenary, more or less. I go places, I get jobs, I get money to sleep somewhere and eat. That's practically all you need to know. So feel free if you have any questions you want to ask, I guess.
You're just like us, although we don't know where you spawned.
He opens his mouth and then closes it. And
Like I said, literally born yesterday.
Right, I remember that detail. And yeah, I guess we are kind of similar in that regard.
All right. It'll be nice working with you then.
Absolutely.
Alternus just plops onto the bed and just enjoys it.
Yeah.
Well,
it just the mattress just kind of like eats you up, where you're like sunk into it. Just this big crater in the middle of the bed.
This bed is unusual.
yeah, these are strange, but it is what it is. See you in the morning, Augie.
Yeah.
Here's working with you, and here's to a wonderful friendship. I say it weirdly.
He looks at the group and says, yeah, same. And then he looks at like this scene with Lucius. Sorry, Alternus. See, when I mix it up, I have an excuse. This is in character.
Yeah.
He looks at the scene with Alternus getting eaten by the bed. Oh my god, bed vor. God dang it, Crow! I'm sorry.
We need to talk about your obsession with Vor, Crow.
Everything is war for Crow.
Anyway,
Anyways.
he looks at this scene and just goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna take the floor, thanks."
All right. So you're just gonna like take a pillow, or are you just gonna sleep on the floor? Or just sleep on the floor.
I mean, he probably slept on the floor like a lot in his life, so I don't think he commodities, honestly.
Okay. So just like only one person, or yeah, is everyone else?
I mean, don't tell me. Oh, sorry.
Is everyone else gonna hop into a bed, or is it?
I'm gonna sleep on a bed. Interesting stuff.
Or are you gonna do weird stuff like sleep under it?
I am sleeping on the bed
Okay.
only because I was told.
All right.
Yeah, Rose is gonna drag the pillow onto the bed. And go back into the darkness.
Into the darkness.
The darkness where it's safe.
God, I just imagine this guy coming back into the room and seeing like all this, like people sleeping on the floor and under the bed. But
Pillow.
I think that's where we'll end it and pick off in 2 weeks.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
2 hours well spent.
2 hours well spent. Just
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
introducing characters and character dynamics.
Oh, this is gonna be a ride.
Yeah.
This was a lot better than our original session one with the Dark Hero.
Yeah, you guys never told me what Sonic. You never told me what happened there. Like you kept taunting me about it. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to rant about this. But, like,
Yeah, save it for post stream.
Yeah. We'll see you guys later.